throwback weekend. It was Labor Day weekend last September at Darlington, where drivers ran honorary paint schemes. Joey Logano's number 22 Ford last year was inspired by a shell paint scheme from the 24 Hours of Le Mans, which begs the question, what will 2016's throwback paint scheme look like? We have some special guests to help us with the exclusive unveiling.
Yeah, well, Joey's been with us the full hour, but it's not all the time. To welcome in a Sprint Cup champion, Bobby Labonte is here, won it in 2000, and we're glad to have you on the hub, and we will tell everyone why Bobby is here.
Right.
The two of
It
you
all
get
makes
up
sense
and
in a second.
pull the wraps off of that car. You guys want to do it?
Let's do it. Yeah, let's go for it. I can't wait anymore.
Okay.
All right,
You're going to see if they get...
Oh, 1, 2, 3. We just did it.
Nice.
Look at that car. Very nice, very nice. Now, Joey, you're going to look fast in that machine.
Oh, yes.
But, Bobby, please fill us in on the significance of this look and why you would be here helping us unveil it today.
Well, my money's going to be on Joey to win because this is a winning car.
No excuses.
No excuses now. Well, when I started driving for Joe Gibbs in 1995, we had Shell as an associate sponsor. And so they came on board with me on my Bush car that I owned at the time. And so in 96, 97, and 98, I won with this paint scheme. 96 was in Nashville, 97 was in Dover, and I think 98 should have been Darlington. So the 20th anniversary of the paint scheme, but the 18th for winning Darlington.
Yeah, you picking up what you're putting down.
I lost money on the Preakness, but I hope to win money on the So anyway, so the paint scheme comes from a lot of that. So when I sold the team to Joe Gibbs, I ended up winning at Darlington that year. It was in a Pontiac instead of a Chevrolet. But what an exciting paint scheme, and I'm honored to have this, to be a part of this.
There's young Bobby right there.
Yeah.
Take a look at this. The unis.
I hope they give me
the
this suit.
car. I know, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Hey, we should point out that win at Nashville, not at the Nashville Super Speedway. That was the fairgrounds. That was your track.
Yeah, absolutely. I got a guitar out of it, and I didn't crush it like somebody did.
Can you believe it?
I didn't know how to play it. No. But so the fairgrounds, and actually, for a little side note, was I owned David Green's car that finished second that year.
Oh, really?
He won 1 year, I finished second, vice versa. I think I won. So,
When in doubt, always say you won. Right?
absolutely.
Hey, 20 years later, all the stories get good, right?
So I'm excited.
What did you think about Darlington last year and the whole throwback scheme, the way the current drivers and teams embraced that weekend?
You know, that was one of the best races of the year. I mean, I know that the throwback scheme, I don't know how many years that can last, but throwback-wise, but I thought Darlington did a great job, and for all the teams and everything that went out that weekend and all the leading up to it, all the events going to the throwback scheme, the throwback weekend. I won Darlington, the Southern 500, just in case you didn't know. You born at that time, I'm not sure. Yeah, well, don't worry about that. But I thought it was great. I mean, to see Joey and all the other teams and the apparel and from Wood Brothers, I mean, all of it on the throwback was really, really neat.
What was it like to be a part of that last year, Joey?
I think one of the neatest things is you have the modern day car with the old school paint scheme, and then they lay the cars next to the pictures of the old cars with the new cars next to it with the new paint scheme. It's really neat to kind of see the body lines that are different, but still bringing that back. I know all the drivers and teams have a blast with it. It's so much fun. I know the fans love it. How cool is it to see cars like this on the racetrack? So there's a little bit of pressure because apparently this car has won a few times. So I need to make that happen and try to win Southern 500. It's one of our biggest races of the year. So it makes a lot of fun for us. Like I said, it's such a hot, grueling 500-mile race, but it makes it a lot of fun when we do some neat things like that.
Well, that's what I was going to ask, Bobby. You know, he's been checking off crown jewels, Daytona 500, All-Star race, $1 million. Let Joey in on the secret. What is it like to win at Darlington, one of the most special tracks in our sport?
Well, obviously, I haven't won the Daytona 500, but...
He can give you notes, and you can give him notes.
The Southern 500 was a great win. It's one of those events just like the Daytona 500. There's a few races throughout the year that you're winning in your career that you've already won, but the Southern 500 is similar to that, where you have a lot of stuff goes with it. I mean, you'll never forget winning the Southern 500. And nobody else does either. They don't forget. So when you're introduced...
They put your picture on the trophy, don't they?
They used to give you a parking spot. I don't know if they do.
Oh, you get a parking spot.
Yeah. The extra special parking spot. But no, winning it was...